What's the biggest lie you told that spiraled out of control? It started with a text message I didn't want to answer. My coworker Thea had been pestering me for weeks about joining her CrossFit gym. Every Monday, she'd corner me by the coffee machine with stories about burpees and protein shakes. I'm not athletic. I'm the person who gets winded walking up 2 flights of stairs. That Tuesday morning, she texted again. Tonight's the free trial class. You promised you'd come. I hadn't promised anything, but Thea was the type who heard what she wanted to hear. I was lying in bed, already dreading another evening of her disappointed face when I inevitably chickened out. So I typed the first excuse that popped into my head. Can't make it. At the oncologist today. Getting some test results. I hit send before my brain caught up with my fingers. My phone buzzed immediately. OMG, what? Are you okay? Why didn't you tell me? My stomach dropped. What had I just done? I stared at the screen for 10 minutes, crafting my response. I could backtrack, say it was a mistake, claim autocorrect had gone rogue. Instead, I doubled down. Yeah, found a lump last month. Probably nothing, but you know how these things go. The lies flowed easier than they should have. Within an hour, Thea had told half our office. My desk became a shrine of concerned faces and whispered conversations. Mr. Brennan called me into his office. Take all the time you need, he said, his usual gruffness replaced with genuine worry. Your health comes first. I nodded solemnly, playing the part of the brave cancer patient. That evening, my boyfriend Devin showed up at my apartment with flowers and red eyes. Thea told me, he said, pulling me into a crushing hug. Why didn't you say anything? I should have confessed right then. Should have admitted I'd made a stupid mistake. Instead, I buried my face in his shoulder and let him think his girlfriend might be dying. I didn't want to worry you until I knew for sure, I whispered. The lie was growing legs. By Friday, my entire family knew. My sister Becca had called in tears. Mom and Dad were driving up from Portland for an emergency visit. My phone buzzed constantly with messages of support from relatives I hadn't spoken to in years. I sat in my apartment, surrounded by get-well cards and chocolate, realizing I'd created a monster. The worst part? Everyone was being so incredibly kind. Devin brought me soup when I wasn't even sick. Thea covered my shifts without complaint. My usually critical mother told me she loved me 3 times in one phone call. I was drowning in undeserved sympathy. 2 weeks later, Devin surprised me with a weekend getaway. You need to rest before your next appointment, he said. What next appointment? I'd been vague about details, hoping people would forget. Instead, they were tracking my fictional medical journey like a soap opera. At the cabin, Devin proposed. Life's too short, he said, tears streaming down his face. I want to marry you, no matter what happens. I said yes, because what else could I do? The ring felt like a shackle. Monday morning brought a new crisis. Thea bounced over to my desk with frightening enthusiasm. I have amazing news, she announced. I'm organizing a fundraiser for your treatment costs. My blood turned to ice. That's really not necessary. Don't be ridiculous, she interrupted. The whole office wants to help. I've already set up a GoFundMe page. She showed me her phone. There it was. Help our colleague fight cancer, with a photo she'd stolen from my social media. The goal was set at $50,000. In 3 hours, it had already raised $2,800. I couldn't fit what happens next in this short video. Watch the rest down below.